Hey guys, Xpecial here, and well, we went 1-1 this week. We beat CLG, but we kind of got stomped by EG, which kind of made no sense at all since supposedly EG isn't as good as CLG, but I think CLG is slumping quite a bit, and EG is looking alright. It's unfortunate that it's this late into the season, so they don't have much chance of going to playoffs. But if we do really, really poorly in this Super Week, they could, and hopefully we don't. We need to just win like a couple games and we should be pretty much secured for playoffs. But obviously, we want to go into playoffs with a winning streak, so we can have like some momentum going in. I feel like we're getting a lot better as a team, but there's still a lot of inconsistency issues that we're trying to fix, and just gotta play more and just try to improve even more. Playoffs split actually is looking pretty competitive. Nearly every team could go to. I mean, nearly every team can place top 3. It looks like CLG and Dignitas are kind of slumping a bit, but if they can catch themselves back up, they could easily go for a top 3 spot. CLG, LMQ is looking strong. C9 is looking even stronger, and TSM with Lustboy is looking pretty good too. For bot lane, generally as a support, you don't really need to have too much synergy. It's mainly about like if you're good, and if you land your skill shots, we know when to go in. It's generally pretty easy to lane. Team fights a little bit more different, but even then, it's just mechanical skill is gonna defeat everything in terms of overall. Obviously, there are like shot calling issues that they probably have, since Lesboy can't really speak English that well. But other than that, Lesboy he looks pretty solid. I don't think he's like this super god support that is gonna beat up all NA supports or anything like that. I haven't laid against him yet, but I've laid against him before, and even then, like before, even though we will lose to Blaze, when I was still on TSM, it wasn't like, oh, Lesboy is this god that I can't lane against, like he's too good at laning. No, it's not like that. It's never like that. Koreans have always just been strong mechanically, but they're not gods. And I've never felt like I could not lane against a person. I never felt like, oh, this guy's so good that I can't lane against him, or he's like, oh, he's outplaying me every part of the lane. Always like, all right, this guy's pretty good, and you tend to always do all right or beat them. So yeah, same thing applies, especially since Lesboy isn't really even considered a top tier support in Korea anymore. He used to be, not anymore, so not too afraid of him, and I can't wait to play against him. Should be good matches. Definitely not going into it underestimating him, but at the same time, can't overestimate him either. So yeah, TSM is looking pretty good right now, and so if we do really well in Super, we can actually get 5th place, which is actually pretty good for us. We would probably play against CLG or something, which we have a winning record against, and then we possibly could play against LMQ, which we also have a winning record against. But again, it really depends on our Super Week, and we play against a lot of these teams, and we can really determine where we stack up. If we can go 4, it'll be really good for us, but it's gonna be hard to do so, and even then, it might not mean too much. It'll just mean that we'll be on a winning streak. But yeah, the big thing is just to be really consistent and just do well in the best out of 5. Scenario, which we haven't really played too much in, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident in the team, but it's always scary playing for the spot for Worlds and not knowing if you're gonna lose today. So gotta practice really hard for that. And yeah, so that's really not too much to talk about. Just really want to do well for the Super Week. And yeah, CLG's not looking too good. We managed to beat them really hard. But EG, we just had the game so well against us. Couple mistakes early on, and then came back a little bit, and then more mistakes. It just wasn't good for us, and we need to fix those mistakes going into Super Week. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. Thanks guys for watching, and hopefully we do well. And hopefully we can see some of you guys at Worlds. Alright, that's it. See you guys.